up, guys? Welcome back. So, we are having a good one. I accidentally watched some news. Okay, not on accident, but we decided we're not going to do that because we took all day yesterday for Loki's Day. So, we finished up Island Saver, which means we spent 12 hours playing that game in 2 days, which I haven't done since I was a little kid. I haven't done that in decades. And we had a lot of fun playing it, and it was for free. There's a chapter you can buy, but I'm not too fussed to buy another chapter. I thought we got more than enough out of it. I know that sounds cheap, but I was like, that was fun, and it was fun to play, but as you went on, it just kept getting more and more complicated. And by the last stage, it was like you're taking out loans, and it's pretty tight to make the money back to pay the loan off in time. So I was like, I'm not quite sure how much fun that aspect of the game was, but it was meant to teach people, I guess children, about saving money and about the importance of paying loans back and, all this other stuff. I think Europeans could make more sense of it because it kept telling you about these companies and everything. So I think it was more like if you're from, say, England or other parts of Europe, you would recognize what they were talking about. Because I know all that stuff was a riff on something. It was just being an American, I would have absolutely no idea. And we had fun. We played the game. He had food. He had drink. He had a candle all for himself, which got dressed, which means I carved it and put oil on it. He got that. He got incense. He got playtime. We watched a terrible movie. We really liked it. It was a movie from the 80s. Um, these two Americans go to this foreign country. I wish I could remember which country it was. I don't even think they really said. I think they basically said about the brochure, so I'm not sure what it was supposed to be. And they're going through this country, and the bus breaks down. They end up in the town of Santana, which for 2 nights a year, Satan gets to take over this town and take any souls remaining within. So for 2 days, everybody in town leaves, no matter how they have to leave. As long as you get out of town before, the sun sets, you're fine. You could walk out, you could be just like right outside of town, you'd be fine. But if you're within the town, you belong to Satan, because that's the deal that was made. And of course they decide to stay, and it was something else. When Satan finally appeared, Loki was laughing so hard, and they seem to know when you're watching stuff with them in it, and Satan had kind of appeared and was watching, and you could feel he was humiliated and wanted to sink into the ground. It was not the best Satan makeup I've ever seen. He's not up there in that movie with the top 10 epic Satans you've ever seen in movies. This was not good. But in fact, I was looking at him like, is that supposed to be Satan or Asmodeus? Because honestly, I would have went with Asmodeus. I wouldn't have went with Satan. And Asmodeus is like, oh. So that was fun. And we did, we watched some stuff. We played some games. We took some time off. And it's important to do that. We're living in a very news heavy society anymore. You can get it on YouTube, you can get it on any social media platform, and sometimes it's too much. Plus, we're going for campaign season. Mammon talked me out of it, and not for financial reasons. I was going to play a game as a joke, and I knew it would probably upset people, but I wouldn't have meant to upset people. It's just I thought it would be funny. There's a meme game, and you guys know what those are. Their games are meant to be funny, but I know a lot of people will be offended. You fly a plane with Donald Trump, and it's in VR yet, so it's even better. So you have young Donald Trump with you holding a golden machine gun. So yeah, it's a meme game. And the Flute Kid was dancing. No, not the Flute Kid, the Kazoo Kid was dancing in the video, and they were playing this music. And you're shooting down these things like whatever, but it's based on like the coronavirus. So the balloons you're shooting down like represent coronavirus, and then there's baby Trump balloons. And I wanted it so bad, and I wanted to play it for the channel. And Mammon was like, no, you will get so much hate for that. So I didn't get it, but it's still out there. It's like 249, something like that. It was like, I usually like to pay 99 cents or less for a meme game, because you usually get 5 minutes worth of entertainment out of them, but I was still so tempted. I think that's high for a meme game, because It's every stage is time limited. It's not like you can fly around forever and get your money's worth. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think, but I didn't want to do that and offend people. There are even worse ones that I own that make it look positively genteel. It's just like I think it's good to have a way to take your frustrations out. And I would play those with any of our presidents in. I have never really liked any of our presidents, so don't think it's just something against Trump. I haven't liked any of them. It's just, it's one, I don't like authority. I think we all know that. And two, I just never liked any of our presidents. I think by the time you make president, you're in it for yourself, no matter what you say. So, we hope you guys are having a good one, and we hope you're taking time out to get away from the election smear campaigns and to get away from the news cycle. And please remember to play. I think we wanted to tell you something else, but I can't remember for the life of me. We did go window shopping yesterday, and we kept putting stuff in our cart and taking it back out, putting stuff in our cart and taking it back out. So that was the main fun, and like the main excitement in our life is going to be we're going to get Swiffer refills in the mail. I couldn't get them for months, so it's like it's exciting. I had to get them on Amazon, and eventually they'll ship my Kleenex. Woo! If you would have ever told me I'd live in a reality where getting Swiffer pads and Kleenex in the mail constituted some kind of miracle, I would have just looked at you for a very long time and walked away. But yeah, and it's better than me trying to, walk up the hill and try to fight crowds and try to get stuff. It's just, we agreed we would go without, certain things until we see them online, because we'll be fine. I'll be fine. I have enough antibacterial soap for a while. I have enough stuff for a while, but and now we're trying to think of what would I actually get for something just to get something fun, because I haven't done that in ages. And I'm like, I don't know, because every time I go to buy something fun, well, I bought Loki his duck, chick, whatever it is. And we get like fun food and we get enjoyable stuff. But I said, I really don't know. Every time I go to buy something fun, I end up taking it out of the cart and putting something practical in. Now Mammon feels bad because he thinks he ruined me. He's like, I didn't mean for you not to have any fun. So I don't know. He was even the one that kept after he told me not to buy that game. Then he felt bad and he's like, "Are you sure you don't want it?" I'm like, "Yeah, that would be a bad idea for the channel." Maybe to play on my own, but it would be a bad idea for the channel. I can imagine all the hate comments I get of because everybody watches the channel knows how I feel towards any establishment. So I can only imagine. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you later. Bye bye.